They're coming to save us. Part 2, the assassination attempt on Donald J. Trump Jr.'s life. We are continuing because we had a power outage during part 1, and it took me approximately 8 minutes to get this loaded and back up. So I want to thank you for laying low on the DL for the last 20 minutes of the show. So what I was doing, we were listening to Alex Jones before we got struck by lightning. And Alex Jones made some predictions that seemed to be coming true. Now, the scary thing about what Alex Jones was saying is what's supposed to happen next. According to him, if his predictions come true, or if you go by what he says he heard, is that next they're going to go after Biden. And then they're going to say it was a crazed Trump fan that did it. And it's going to create this animosity, And they still, I forget what he said, but it's not good. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think this had anything to do with anything but this guy wanting to take matters into his own hands. I do. I don't think this was planned by anybody but this guy. Something about this doesn't seem conspiracy to me. And I like a good conspiracy. I don't know yet. It's still too new. I haven't looked into everything at all. You know, I'd like to get a really good high definition image of the guy on the roof. Because thunder's still near me. Let's say this is a conspiracy. And the guy on the roof wasn't a real man at all. It's animatronics. It makes sense that if that's what they were going to do, that's what you would do. That roof somehow got missed to be a risk for security. Maybe that's on purpose. I don't know. But they could have drilled into the roof, into the attic, and somebody could have been up there, working stuff. It could have been a marionette, They put a little thing, and they're moving his arms up and down, making his head turn. Oh, he's got one of these. And, you press the lever and his head goes, who's that over there? Who's that over there? They could have done that. And we wouldn't know. And this guy, whose name now will go down in history as the guy who tried to take out Donald J. Trump, could be living on an island somewhere or on Mars. Who knows? Maybe they gave him $2 billion. Greer. Well, at least we had about 110 people here for a little bit. That was fun. Just like it used to be every day. It's nice to see that it takes an assassination attempt to get our numbers back where they were. Thank you all. But let's look at some more video. We know that there was a guy 3 months ago. I showed the video in part 1. A guy said he kept having a vision of Trump getting shot in the ear and his eardrum breaks. He falls to the ground. He has not a premonition, but an aha moment. And then he's got no fear anymore. And everybody gets behind him. He becomes the president. Ba-ba-dee-ba-doop. So this guy predicted this 3 months ago. I already played it. I mean, what else is there to say? We knew it was going to happen, and it did. And it may happen. It may still happen. Honestly, I think he'd be risking too much. He's going to have to do the Pope in the cage. He's going to need a Trump mobile. They're going to have a Trump mobile just like the Pope mobile, but it'll be decked out Gold. Oh, matter of fact, probably look just like the Pope Mobile if you think about it. Trump loves that type of look. Those thunderstorms are rebuilding. We're supposed to get them now for all week, every day at 3 o'clock. I tell you, it didn't look like it was going to rain at all. Yeah, you see the power went out. You can tell by my sign in the background. It went into neutral mode. Let me use the remote. Turn that stuff into silk mode. There you go. Nice silky mode. Smooth transitions from orange. Any. So I don't think what happened with Trump is over. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. I mean, it's hard to say. Has any president ever had two attempts in one session, like within 6-month period? We may see that. I hate this. I hate that it happened. And you know what was weird? They wouldn't tell us the color of the guy, the nationality, nothing. Forever, it felt like, right? I was surprised that it was somebody who hated Trump that was like that guy. But that's the difference between one party and the next. And I'm not saying it's everybody on that side. So I know I'm making a blanket statement, but you know what I mean. I would say the same thing if it was reversed. You have people that hate the man for no freaking reason at all. None. They think his humor is anger. They think he's sarcastic when he's being, normal. He can't win. It's weird. It's very weird. And now we have those people that feel that way about Biden, like me. I get triggered. Yeah, I do. I'm not ashamed of it. But I'm not going to be no psychopath and go out and do what this guy did. That thought doesn't even enter my mind. That's just the difference between somebody who's sane. Obviously, this guy had issues, right? I thought I had that video where it showed him. Hold on. Yeah, where? Oh, I may have it here. Okay, hold on. Huh. I don't know what I did with it. It doesn't matter. This is a very strange time right now for Americans. It's embarrassing. Everybody's laughing at us. It looks like we're falling apart. We have a president that can't form sentences. We've got a president who went after Trump illegally, unlawfully, and is using our government as a weapon towards a president-elect. Totally treasonous. That's something you go to prison for. Now, I don't know how they're still walking around free, as if nothing happened. Oh, that's right, because they hold all the cards. What kind of president does this? A dictator. We're under a dictatorship. Well, a wannabe dictator that can't give directives. Who's listening anyway? Yeah, laugh all I want. They will do whatever they want to me. That's the sad thing. And they are. Look what's happened. Shadow ban city. It sucks. It's sad. And it's so wrong. Ethically, morally, unconstitutionally. Everything these people have done has been for the worst you can imagine for our country. Do I need to tell you again? Look where the gas prices are. Look where our food has gone. I can't afford to eat. Look, the border. I mean, the crime. And if you look at the blue states compared to the red states, the crime's out. Oh my God. And they don't put anybody in jail. Get out, rape somebody. Hey, it's okay. Do it again. What? Oh, this time you killed somebody. I'll give you one more chance. What world are we living in? You got the wrong guy. That's the difference. One side wants to literally do physical harm and was ordered to, while the other side is about working things through, critical thinking. I'm not saying they're innocent, but you know the truth. I don't even have to say it. We're living in a world right now. My God, this is the worst I've ever seen it. They have made us want to hate each other. Thank God Gen Xers are still around to see through this bullshit. And some of you who are born after us, you get it too, within the next generation, right? Don't they kind of get it. But this kid who did what he did, he was 20. So it could have been one of my kids, a Gen Xer's kids, if I had him at 36. And I could have had a kid at 36. Maybe I do somewhere. No, I would not at that point. You know what I mean? So I blame the way he was raised, what he probably got away with, because I know my generation, and I've seen it with my sister, who's only 4 years older than me. You want to give your kids everything you didn't have, but we had everything. We didn't have to want for anything. We worked for stuff, but we still got it. We learned about the value of things. We didn't just get something and break it. That was my cousin Joey. Right? So never mind. I was going to say some things. It's probably better I don't. Because as I was told very long ago, somebody's always listening. Whatever that means. But we did. Our generation loosened up. And I think, a lot of the things that are going wrong are from the generation of our kids. That's what's out there doing all this. Yeah. Any kids between 40 and 60, that's who's out there right now creating all the damage. Right? Not a lot of 50 or 40-year-olds out there doing it. You know what Trump supporters are doing? MAGA people. We're grabbing a camera and going around holding our government accountable, which is very unpopular with the other side. Actually, a lot of people don't like it. They don't get it, and I don't understand how you don't get it. However, it runs in the same vein of person as what I'm trying to say is we gave too much, not enough discipline, too much divorce, no father in the home. All that's true. It's true. Although I'm a product of my parents staying together, so yeah, I don't know. Seinfeld. They say the world the world is what you make of it. That's it. You know what I did for a whole year? Didn't watch the news. Anything news, I didn't watch it because it made me sick. And you know what happened? I started doing shit. I didn't surround my mind with useless nonsense that I have no control over. Get out there and vote. But what they're talking about, I don't want. It's not for me. This Green New Deal, it is a waste of money until you perfect the way you can get free energy into the population without the globalists and the economists freaking out about where's all our money going to go. You got enough. Now fuck off. God, when is it enough for these people? You got all the gas. You got all the freaking money. You freaking run the pharmaceutical thing. You own everything. When is it enough? To when we could actually enjoy life as a world, as a world. Just there shouldn't be any starving people out there anywhere. It shouldn't be. I know, move where the food is. I get that. They live in a freaking desert. Stupid. I know, but home's home. Hey, you want to live and die? You gotta live and die. Look, there's people who live in squalor, in streets. Go to San Francisco, even go to New York, go to anywhere in California right now. It's horrible. You can't get away from the smell of the piss and the needles and the junkies. And I mean, 10 years ago, it wasn't like this. See, if Trump wins, we need to keep this vein going. But the thing is, see, there's no money unless you have a war. And the Bidens and the Clintons and the Bushes and everybody else you've heard, they've all got their hands in the cookie jar with China, Russia, Ukraine, Japan. Everybody's got their hands dirty. Everybody needs everybody because everybody's got something everybody needs. Cut one off, everybody suffers. If the United States would mind their own business more often than not, but I don't know what they know. All I know is we haven't seen another 9/11. I'm sorry. We all know what really happened. All right, I got to go. Unfortunately, I have a lot more to talk about, but I'm thinking maybe later on, I may do a member show. Later. 10 o'clock-ish. Maybe. All right. I think I'm gonna. And it'll just be a regular show. Well, whatever that is. All right, members. So maybe I'll do that later. I don't see why not. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, everybody, for giving today's show a chance. I know it broke up into 2 parts. How I predicted that from happening. And the weird thing is, after the lightning and thunder took out the power, there was one more severe blow while I was trying to get everything going, powers up, and then nothing. It's like it gave its last hurrah and then moved on. I still hear rumblings, but they're much further away. But it's going to continue overnight, I think. Anyway, thank you. We'll be, if not tonight, for everybody, we'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. all week. And I'm trying to run up some guests for us because I know that's what you want. We got Jeff Willis coming in Wednesday. We'll see what happens. You know how I feel about guests. But I think I may have somebody special come on. All right? All right. Thank you, everyone. Special emergency show. Trump's alive. And the show goes on. Man, oh my. I can't wait to see how it ends. See you guys on the flip. Because we do. Hey! Where is. Oh! Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. We do. All right? Be safe out there. Thank you, moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans. The best in the biz at GUFON. We are a family of one. And we're like-minded individuals where we believe in one thing, truthology for ufology. It exists right here on GUFON. See you on the flip. Alien blessed.